Wow. Wow. Happy New Year. First day of the year. And gotta show you this setting here at the Union Jack Dock. And this is the first day. This is the first day I've been back at the Union Jack Dock since I posted a lot of videos of Bahama Fast Ferry, Brent Simonet, the most honorable Prime Minister Hubert Minnis, and what a day has changed. First day, I ride through Marsh Harbor, and boy, did everybody leave this town. Up there in Nassau, where I live there, that street called Prince Charles Drive, boy, that's a brutal area. You gotta pay attention there. And you drive on Abaco, you don't see any vehicle. I drove from Green Tulukee Ferry to the Abaco Club yesterday, and I may have seen two vehicles. All morning I was driving on Marsh Harbor Street. Everybody is over here. But this is what Front Street Marsh Harbor looks like after the hurricane. This is where Baker's Bay used to line up hundreds of people right here. Those days are gone. The God have spoken. But the good thing is that this cement part of the dock is still here. This is still solid. Of course, we know the planks was going to go from here. And that's what we got here. We need somebody to pay attention and put some planks on top of this. But this dock, the cement pillows, they're strong. You just lose two here and two here. But all in all, this dock made it through Dorian. And it's amazing. One dock right there, the one that got no trespassing on it. The hurricane listened to that dock sign and passed by it, but everything else around it is gone. The whole shoreline, everything is gone. It's a good look here. Pelican Shores from the distance. All the vegetation is being taken away. You could see the roof damage from one end to the next, and not many people are in a hurry to fix their roof. It's amazing that the people on Pelican Shores, they are not moving at all. The cleanup is very slow here in Abaco. Absolutely slow. The only people that seems to care about us is the Wakeman that is foreign. They are full speed ahead cleaning up. As they look at all the debris, looking for dead bodies that could float up anytime. I won't see them, but if I see them, I'm gone. But just giving you a look on the Union Jack Dock, where Baker's Bay, the biggest game in town, changed all the rules in government. And now all you got over there is the food kitchen. And these guys have been doing a great job. You imagine you don't have any stove, no money, no food. And these guys are feeding you a couple times a day. And 12 o'clock, that's how you know who's in Abaco. All you gotta do is go to the primary school and the places that they're feeding you. Then you'll know the numbers of who here from who in here. They gotta eat. One thing for sure, you gotta eat, you gotta drink. But right here, right before September, this is where Baker's Bay had hundreds of cars parked, and I have four huge places that prepare food for us. And this is, I gotta laugh at this one, man. It is so interesting that these foreigners are preparing food for customs, immigration, defense force, everybody that wants some food. These guys are not only preparing it, but they're taking it in their vehicle and dropping it off because they recognized that we lost over 4,000 cars, so you don't have vehicles to get around. And before the hurricane, some people ain't had no car before the hurricane. Now they got no car, no home, no place to sleep. And our prime minister came down and fed the troop that are in a war zone, and they are warring against the needs, the will of Abaconians that went through Doreen. That is the only war that is going on in Abaco. It is the defense force, the police force, that the writer in the Tribune was so articulate when he said that the defense force and the police force to date is the most corrupt government agency in the Bahamas. And I concur. And I didn't know how bad it was until the people of Marsh Harbor stood on the Union Jack dock, at the dock. We didn't recognize how much the stealing of the goods that were meant for Abaconians were. And I'm still trying to find out who did that video of the police chief on the government dock with furnitures, generator, got it all wrapped in plastic, guarding it like it's gold that they stole from the people of Abaco. I called Mr. Anthony Ferguson, called Marvin Dames. I say, this is who stole it. This is the boat that they're coming on. I'm doing the investigation. They want to investigate me, I start to investigate them. So you send the information to the authority figure. Mr. Anthony Ferguson, they're coming on this boat. This is who stole it. And you would think, boy, in America, man, they would love me. They would have me there and give me a validation for being such a good citizen. And when the citizen of this country reporting, cameraing up, camera is so important because you can't lie to the camera. And you give them the information, you tell them who's there, which boat is coming on. You think if we were a decent country that they wouldn't follow up. Man, they got all kinds officers in Nassau. They should have met the boat when Kai gave them the information and handcuff whoever pick it up right there and come back to Abaco and arrest the persons that sent it. That is what moves the country. But you know what they do? They pack him up and they send him away to commit crime again as a law enforcement officer. That is why the writers say the defense force and the police force is the most corrupt government agency in the country. And boy, they came out the wood after Hurricane Dorian. No remorse for Abaconians that faced near death. And it reminds me 36 years ago, some young fellas went to join the police force, defense force. Back then, we had a fellow named Reverend Colin Archer, charge of Boys Brigade. And they keep looking for whoever was the best in Boys Brigade, drill sergeants and all that. I was always top. They wanted to carry me and recruit me. I said, no. Too many bosses. And usually the dumbest one who's in favor with the politician, they promote him and he brain dead. And he's gonna dictate to me and I got more sense than him. So it ain't gonna work. But my brother said, Kai, we ain't joining no defense force and police force to serve and protect. We're serving the force to get over. I mean, what you get over? Well, if any drugs come in, anything, money's there, we're gonna be the first to choose whether we take it or we turn it in. I say, wow, I didn't understand that then, but I understand that now. You go there and you search out Defense Force, Immigration, Customs, Police, and look at the homes that they're in, the car that they're driving, and ask them where they get that money from. They couldn't tell you where they got it from. In America, they would take everything from it. It belongs to the state because they got it by ill means. They use their position to gain riches, which is corruption. The politicians do the same thing. They sit at the table and give themselves contract. People like I, they ain't gonna give me no contract because I'm not gonna give them 5%. I'm not gonna give them 10%. I ain't gonna give them no percent of my contractual agreement. I see it here in local government. At the local level in Dunderstown, the most corrupt local government in the history. Right now, the chief constable signed off on $60,000 worth of expenditure for Dunderstown from October last year. The $60,000 drive up, but to date, Kai Mills, who is a member of the Dunderstown Town Committee, haven't seen a dollar, nor the paperwork, nor the minutes to approve how they spend this $60,000. Yet, the chairman want to put his name forward to run as a candidate in North Abaco. Buddy, the last thing I do, I promise this new year, I'm going to try to rid Abaco and the Bahamas of all crooked cockroaches. All them cockroaches. I'm going to step on their heads. And you know what you do with cockroach? You turn the light. That is what Kai done, That's why they so hate me, because I'm turning the light on. And when you turn the light on a roach, they flee. But I don't want them to flee. When I turn the roach on, the light on these roaches, I want to step on them and hear them pop. That one gone. Next, let's see if we can straighten this country out. My main thing is to see how many corrupt people can go to prison. I went to prison for doing video of the corruption in Bakers Bay, but these guys are being so corrupt, and because I shine light, they trying to out me. Happy New Year. Kai got the camera looking for cockroaches this year to shine the light on them. Happy New Year from WCAY.